And now, KY3 First Alert Weather.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff coming our way.
It's funny.
It runs the gamut.
You know, the saying, like, in Missouri, we can experience all the seasons in a couple hours. It's kind of a similar thing, because tomorrow is going to give you more of a, I guess, a spring vibe. And then Saturday is going to be more like winter. So this was actually just issued moments ago, really, within the last couple of minutes. A winter storm watch is in effect for our northwestern counties. This really doesn't go in effect until Friday evening and through Saturday morning, but those are those colors in blue. And that's just because we're expecting a mixture of snow, sleet, ice, you name it, on Saturday as this winter storm moves in. And then tomorrow, this flash flood watch will go in effect through 6 a.m. on Saturday. And basically, all of us could be seeing flooding across the area, and that's just because anywhere from 2 to about 4 inches of rain is expected in the evening hours. I expect that flood potential to increase. The ground is going to get very saturated with all this rain, and already a couple spots of rain on the radar right now around the Springfield area. We're getting some drizzles outside, just a light rain. It's really just a precursor to what is to come tomorrow. Down in the Huntsville area, some heavier rain just moved through the area, and we'll continue to see this pattern going through tonight. The rain will become a bit more widespread on Friday. It lets up a little bit briefly Friday morning. We'll have some dry spells, but then heavier rounds of rain will move in around the 3 o'clock hour, as you can see here. And as that line pushes eastward across the Ozarks, it'll strengthen in its intensity, and we can see wind gusts upwards of about 60 miles per hour. So it is possible to see some strong to even severe thunderstorms with this, mainly in the overnight hours on Friday, and even some small hail is possible as well. But then you'll notice early Saturday morning, this is the 2 a.m. hour, already in our far and northwestern counties, seeing that transition to some mixed precipitation. So the cold air from the cold front will quickly descend upon the Ozarks and chill those temperatures and allow that precipitation to freeze. Then Friday or Saturday morning, rather, you'll notice all that pink with that mixed precip starts to move its way eastward, and we start to see some snow forming in our far northwestern counties, and that's also where the highest snowfall accumulations are possible. So the main takeaway is that you're driving on Saturday, you want to be very carefully on those roadways, because even just a light glazing of ice can make those roadways slick. We really won't see that snow letting up even around the 3 o'clock hour on Saturday. Still a good bit of snow in the area. After about 6 or 7, that's when it finally clears out, and we'll see those drier conditions. But here's the snowfall potential, and the latest data is showing that the snow is looking to be a bit more south. So the light colors, and that's just a dusting upwards of an inch of snow. Not everybody is going to be getting that much if you're in this shading. And then you'll notice that the snow potential increases as you go more westward. Highest snow is going to be in the Kansas City area, it looks like. In terms of the temperatures today, we're not going to be dropping all that much, just down to the mid-50s. And then on Friday, we'll still warm up to about 60 degrees, but you can already see the cold front that's out in parts of northern Missouri. And quickly, as that cold front moves into the area, you'll notice those temperatures dropping about 20 degrees, and they'll continue to drop throughout the day on Saturday. And that's going to allow all that precip to freeze and also increase the potential for some icing on the roads and also the snow throughout the area. So for tonight, as I mentioned, 54 degrees, 54 also in Arkansas. Still very windy, and we'll have some showers throughout the evening. And then tomorrow, that's when the potential for flooding is, and we'll also have the 60-degree temperatures still. We have that flash flood watch, as I mentioned, in effect tomorrow. And then the overnight hours, that's when we could potentially see some severe weather, with mainly just wind and hail being the threat. And then Saturday is the first alert weather day, because all of that rain will transition into snow, with the highest accumulations again in our northwestern counties. So main takeaway is that if you're traveling on Saturday or just needing to drive at all, you want to be very careful on those roadways. Again, any sort of winter precipitation is going to make them slick. But after Saturday, conditions improve a bit. We get some warming temperatures coming up for the start of next week.
Hot and windy